Am I a suspect?
It's standard elimination procedure.
Big changes around here. We taxied for 20 minutes.
It'll be the world's largest airport when it's finished. So how's the new guy working out?
Mixed bag. Not all bad. About as well as nepotism ever does. Bill was in your corner, you know.
Hey, do you mind if I take my wife's name and phone number off this sign? She's a little squeamish.
Watch your clothes. There's lightning dust everywhere. There were no signs of trauma to the hands or feet.
Any adornments? Candles? Flowers?
None.
I ain't half, I'm whole-witted.
And I don't always understand your colloquialisms.
Well, I probably shouldn't say so, but the room service here is... it's,
Hit or miss?
mostly miss.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry. I'm supposed to fraternize with guests.
Fine. Can I catch us a cab?
Not for lack of trying. Our calls aren't answered, our questions ignored. Not everything in there has been dittoed. Be precious with it.
I promise.
And don't make promises.
Do you think you should be in the field alone?
I do. This'll be good. Rip off the Band-Aid.
Well, Bill, you of all people know that these interviews can be unpredictable. Really think testing Holden's emotional equilibrium right now is necessary?
I spoke to him last night.
Things operate differently down here than they do up in Virginia.
I'm beginning to see that.
We should jet.
How am I gonna throw them off my trail if they ain't going after those white men for her murder? Throw them off my trail.
I see that at the bottom. Don't put any stock in this stationery from the base. Anybody could get their hands on it.
She just around.
Around, like she got around?
No, just local. She just a grunt like the rest of us.
GBI brings them back when they want to keep something out the mainstream. And Garland hears everything, but it's best to catch him before sundown.
Is anyone examining the obvious similarities here? 6 children of the same socioeconomic background abducted in broad daylight. It's clearly an homogeneous victim pool.
That's how the mothers are hoping you'll look at it. You know, by linking these together, they've managed, to their credit, to keep them from becoming cold cases. But, I mean, it's a stretch to connect these through evidence.
You don't think it's unusual to have this many juvenile murders so close together?
We average 8 to 10 child murders every year. Atlanta has the 4th highest murder rate in this country, so these kids, sadly, they don't represent a blip.
Even if the numbers aren't out of the norm, the fact that most are male of slight build, you might have a predator here.
Look, you got a shooting and a strangulation at one location. On good authority, this one's drug-related.
We're finding MO isn't always consistent with serial killers, and we have to look at victim type as a marker.
This city is full of potential victims that fit your pool. I mean, easy pickings. Look, if you're looking for a monster, it's poverty. These kids are growing up vulnerable, scrounging for pennies in high-risk situations, surrounded by violence, sometimes in their own homes.
Well, thank goodness Jim Barney stuck with the instrument.
We canvassed the neighborhood and will continue to do so. Our lab technicians completed their sweep of the scene. Mr. Harmon, I'm sure you can appreciate the medical examiner has not delivered his findings.
Let's not traffic in gossip and speculation.
Father, we understand.